you gotta hurt, right?
Word up.
I mean, nothing good comes easy, and pain is only weakness leaving the body.
True.
And what doesn't kill you will only make you stronger.
No doubt.
Constantly alone, neglected as a little boy. All I had was my pad, bad reception in my toys. But if I feel it, tried to kill it, so it sorta was my choice. Stuck with nothing but my confidence, conscience and my voice. Forced to always listen to my parents scream and fight. Started having scary thoughts and bad dreams at night. How can this be life if none of these things suffice? You supposed to be my mom and dad, Jesus Christ. But they didn't understand what I was hot about. Look all concerned and asked me, son, what you talking about? But I didn't have the patience to talk it out. So every other day I'd find myself walking out, my dreams crushed like I built them out of paper and glue. So yes, my attitude's changed and I've taken a move. These examples that you're teaching are some dangerous moves. The more I knew, the more I grew, and so my anger did too. Mama talking so loud from my room I could hear it. What they were doing down there, yo, it couldn't have been clearer. So inevitably I was getting closer and nearer to the razor in them lines that I saw in that mirror.
You gotta hurt, and when it hits you know it stings. Gotta get back in the ring, ain't no practice for this thing called life. You gotta fight, cause they spit their venom seed. But yo, it ain't them, it's me, now I see I'm my own worst enemy. You gotta hurt, and when it hits you know it stings. Gotta get back in the ring, ain't no practice for this thing called life. You gotta fight, cause they spit their venom seed. But yo, it ain't them, it's me, now I see I'm my own worst enemy.
Got me a round trip ticket to hell and back. See, everything's gone swell till I fell and smacked my face against the back of my mom's knuckles. The closed fist, beer cans, and them belt buckles. I went from stealing mom's weed just to ease the pain, to getting mama half C's on my knees and pray every day till I stopped and I chopped the rot from the nose to the pipe. Cause mine was lost. I went from sleeping on the couch at the homie Spark to sleeping underneath the bridge at Burnside Skate Park. I never had peace, but here's a piece of my mind. Together beats in my rhyme, defeats a piece of my nine. Going through you, the lessons in the pain, just feel it. Question everything and the answer will reveal itself to you. But see, you gotta pay attention when it's dealt to you. Remember, the aim is ascension, the game is prevention of the same mistake and progression, not perfection from the birth to the wake. All real, no fake, man. I take the cake and put the icing on top, man. You know it don't stop.
You gotta hurt, and when it hits you know it stings. Gotta get back in the ring, ain't no practice for this thing called life. You gotta fight, cause they spit their venom seed. But yo, it ain't them, it's me, now I see I'm my own worst enemy. You gotta hurt, and when it hits you know it stings. Gotta get back in the ring, ain't no practice for this thing called life. You gotta fight, cause they spit their venom seed. But yo, it ain't them, it's me, now I see I'm my own worst enemy.
Thought I was invincible, but I was brutally mistaken. Off in fantasy land till I was brutally awakened. Forsaken for breaking something I had no right for taking. People's trust, but I lust for mama's weed and daddy's bacon. Now I'm shaking and trying to make a great escape. Maybe lower all the stakes, but by this time it's way too late. Cause your mind state is a weight that can make a break. But if you snoozing, you losing unless you choose a greater fate. So now I'm feeling great from all this E and coke. I hit rock bottom, so now it's only weed I smoke. And maybe that contributed to stupid shit that I did. No turning back now because my sins are all distributed, and most likely a part of why my brain is burned. But while I strain and yearn, look what I've gained and learned. But it's too late, the seasons have all changed in turn, and that pressure is a stressor, so my angst returns. I guess that's how it goes when you think you the man. Slipping so quick feels like you sinking in sand, and this is anything but close to the life that I planned. But this chart that I wrote made me the man that I am.
You gotta hurt, and when it hits you know it stings. Gotta get back in the ring, ain't no practice for this thing called life. You gotta fight, cause they spit their venom seed. But yo, it ain't them, it's me, now I see I'm my own worst enemy. You gotta hurt, and when it hits you know it stings. Gotta get back in the ring, ain't no practice for this thing called life. You gotta fight, cause they spit their venom seed. But yo, it ain't them, it's me, now I see I'm my own worst enemy.
Yeah, it's Moodswing
Yeah,
with my man Just G.
Calmpleks.
Terminill on the beats.
Gotta hurt.
Peace.